Historically, wars often began with a formal declaration, usually through a letter or telegram to another government, or by requesting the passport of a foreign ambassador, which removed their diplomatic status. After World War II, such declarations became rare among major powers. To understand why, we can look at two Cold War conflicts with no declaration, the Vietnam War and the Falklands War. The reasons seen there reflect a wider global trend and change in political structure. In Vietnam, the United States said it was supporting one side of a civil conflict rather than fighting another sovereign state. Since it did not recognize North Vietnam as a legitimate independent government, there was technically no state to declare war on. The new United Nations system also made war declarations diplomatically difficult. The USSR would have blocked any approval for a war against a communist state. Domestically, a declaration was also unnecessary for the U.S. The World War II draft in the U.S. was still active, and after the Gulf of Tonkin incident, Congress gave President Johnson the authority to deploy troops without officially declaring war. In later years, U.S. military actions were usually smaller, so presidents continued avoiding formal declarations. In the Falklands conflict, Britain also avoided declaring war. Margaret Thatcher was advised that a declaration would trigger strict international legal obligation and could damage relation with neutral countries. Neutral nations cannot legally supply weapons to warring states, allow their land or waters to be used for military movement, or freely host troops involved in conflict. Spain and Chile were especially sensitive. British ships near Gibraltar could have been detained under neutrality rules, while Chile's cooperation in reconnaissance could have forced legal consequences if war was officially declared. Argentina was receiving weapons and intelligence from abroad as well. A formal declaration would have brought more problems than benefits for both sides. Overall, such declarations faded because the UN framework, Cold War politics, and diplomatic consequences of being labeled a belligerent state made them unnecessary. Modern conflicts are often limited or indirect, allowing nations to act militarily without triggering legal restrictions. By avoiding declarations, states maintain normal foreign relations and manage conflicts with fewer complications.